Your imagination is an absolutely excellent tool to help you get to where you want to be in life. A lot of people struggle picturing their perfect selves, or picturing their better selves, or picturing the person that they must become to get the thing which they desire, because of limiting beliefs that they have in themselves, because they can't just imagine themselves doing well. They always imagine themselves doing poorly because they failed in the past. But that's a bad mental framework which is holding you back, and it's simply not true. You are capable of doing anything that you want in your mind. If you want the body you want, if you want the money, whatever your specific goal is, your goal could just to become a train operator or a pilot, whatever your dream is. If you have a dream job or a dream lifestyle or a dream body, you can absolutely 100% achieve it. And the trouble is, sometimes your brain tries to convince you otherwise. I made a video similar to this saying about silence your inner bitch. It's your inner voice telling you that you can't do things. But an excellent tool to combat that is to use your imagination and not accept the fact that you can't. Stop thinking about the version of you which cannot do something. And you must instead imagine yourself being the kind of person who can do something. And something that you can do to help you imagine this, if it's difficult for you to imagine that you can do anything, is to remember a time in the past that you overcame an obstacle. This could be anything. So go back, way far back, to the last time that you succeeded in something. It could be anything, even from childhood. The first time that you learnt to spell your name. Do you remember when that was a struggle? Do you remember when you struggled to spell your name? Perhaps you don't remember. Do you remember when you struggled to tie your shoelaces? Do you remember when that was life's biggest challenge? Oh, I'll never be able to tie my shoelaces. That's too difficult. You followed the steps. You ingrained it into your brain. And now you do it without ease. You do it without thinking. You get ready in the morning and you tie your shoes. And it's the same with anything else in life. You can't picture yourself. You find it difficult to picture yourself doing something that you haven't yet done. You find it difficult to imagine yourself accomplishing something that you haven't yet accomplished. And that's understandable. Everybody has the same struggle. But you have to know that it's just a matter of following the steps and becoming the individual that can do it. You absolutely can do it, and you absolutely will do it one day. You just don't know how yet. If you want the dream body, maybe you haven't looked into the diet yet. You just assume that you can't do it. Maybe you haven't looked into the workout plan. If you want to be a pilot, perhaps you haven't looked about how you even obtain a pilot's license. If you want to get money up, perhaps you haven't explored different avenues that relate to you and that go with your morals, or something that you are good at. You don't even know that you're good at it yet because you haven't experienced and you haven't explored it. If you're stuck in a rut and you're struggling to imagine that you can do something, look at a time in the past where you couldn't do something but you succeeded anyway. Imagine yourself as a success. You need to picture yourself as the successful person. Your mind, if you hold a picture in your mind, it will guide you towards the goal that you have set out for yourself. And it's hard to imagine yourself doing that thing because you haven't done it yet, but you can do it. There are just steps that you must take that you don't know yet. You must put all of your focus on one goal or a few goals, but don't overload yourself with like a million different things. You just need to put all your effort and all your exertion in a few things. If you, like me in the past, was obese and in debt, then your two main focuses should be losing weight and building up your money, and changing your financial habits that are going to allow you to accumulate money instead of spending more than you're earning. And it's hard to imagine yourself, but you must try to imagine yourself living your dream life. Try to imagine yourself being the successful person. And if you're struggling to do that, just think about the past. What challenges you faced in the past that you have now overcome, and now you do it without even thinking. I'll catch you in the next video, my friends.